A great philosopher once said that we are what we repeatedly do. He said, excellence is not an act, but a habit. Hello, book lovers. Welcome to Book Review with Shalom, a place where we dive into the world of books, thought, and idea. On this episode of Book Review with Shalom, we're looking at a book that helps us to develop our thinking. We're looking at How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell. Now, in his book, How Successful People Think, John C. Maxwell tried to explain and give us steps that will help us to think like successful people. He said that creative thinking is not just something that happens overnight. It is not automatic. He believes that for you to think creative, you have to begin to develop a way of thinking. That way of thinking is how successful people think. So when you look at somebody who is successful, you know that he has a thinking pattern. He gives reasons why you need to think in a creative way. One of the reasons why you need to think in a creative way, according to John C. Maxwell in his book, is because people are looking for creative thinkers. They don't just want somebody who you give an idea and he just does things the regular way. They want people who will be able to bring new things, who will be able to create new ideas and initiate changes wherever they find themselves. So how can you develop creative thinking? First, you need to watch your input. You need to watch your input. What goes into your mind? What do you consume? Who do you associate with? What do they say? What do you watch? So creative thinking can be developed by watching your input. Whatever goes into your mind has the ability to affect your thinking. And remember, we said earlier that you are what you repeatedly do. Secondly, how do you develop creative thinking? By associating yourself with great thinkers. You don't just walk around with people who are not creative in their thinking. It is believed that iron sharpened iron. Yes, it does. And creative people would help you to think in a creative way. So watch your input. You don't just learn or you don't just start thinking creative by being isolated. Find people around you that you know think in a creative way. Find people around you that are creative thinkers and begin to associate with them. Then act on your thoughts. Learn to act on the thoughts you have. Don't just think creative and leave it. Do you have a business idea? Learn to act on that business idea. Do not just think and do nothing about it. For you to be a successful person or for you to think like how successful people think. These are some of the measures that are mentioned in this book, How Successful People Think. All right, here are 3 major steps on how to cultivate creative thinking. The first step is cultivate a focused thinking. Now, creative or successful people do not just think about everything. They are focused in their thoughts. They are not here today and there tomorrow. It is believed that for you to be successful, you must have a goal and you must be focused as attaining that goal. So, John C. Maxwell also mentioned the fact that everyone must be focused. Your thoughts must be focused. What is that thing you are aiming at? What do you want to be successful in? I believe this part speaks to each and every one of us because everyone has a passion, everyone has a goal in life. So, if you must be successful in that area, you must cultivate a focused thinking. Stay on that, stay on track. Do not be scared of what people are doing and do not be tempted to move into something else. Stay on what you're doing and be focused at it. And you would find yourself becoming successful at the long run. Secondly, how successful people think. Successful people are creative thinkers. They look for a problem and they try to solve the problem. They're not just anyhow thinkers. Yes, they are focused thinkers, but they are also creative thinkers. They are problem solvers. They find a problem and they look for solutions to those problems. How do they do that? You find a creative person coming into a community that there is no water. He will not just roll with the community and go into the river or probably doing something they are used to doing. He'll try to find a better way to source for water. That is what creative people do. They are creative thinkers, and that is what makes them successful people. Lastly, successful people always focus on the big picture. I think this point got me the most in how successful people think. A statement was made that it is okay for you to start little, but it is bad if you think little upstairs. So no matter what you do, make sure you have the big picture in your head. Is it a business? Is it an idea you're trying to develop? The big picture should be your head. It is okay if you're little, if it's okay if your business has not advanced to where you want it to be. But make sure that you think big. In this book, Maxwell quoted Donald Trump, where he said, "You have to think anyway, so why not think big?" Yes, why not think big about what you're doing? Why not think big about that idea? Why not think big about that business? Why not think big about that marriage? Whatever it is that you want to be successful at, remember to always think big. Yes, you're starting small, but the big picture is what you should keep in mind. So, I would recommend How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell to anyone watching this video. It has blessed my life, and I know that if you're able to get this book and read it through, there are so many other points that we have not listed here that you would want to really dive into. So get a copy of How Successful People Think in any bookshop close to you and read through it. Thank you for staying tuned to Book Review with Shalom. Hope to see you on the next episode. Remember to subscribe to our channel and remember to follow us on YouTube at Book Review with Shalom and on Facebook at Shalom Sunday. Bye for now.